Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and values, enters passionate and proud Leo on July 11th, where it will remain until August 4th. We're all feeling the vibes, but especially the fixed signs Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. What's the astro tea? Venus is flashy, confident, and fun in Leo. It's about grand romantic gestures. You're wanting your boo thing to claim you and profess their feelings for you in a loud and proud manner. You may want people to pay you compliments. You need that adoration and those words of affirmation. You want the gifts and the courting. Venus and Leo on the low vibe can be drama queen or king energy. There could be the strong need for attention and doing anything to get it, even quote unquote bad behavior. Remember, validation is for parking. I know you're like, Leo energy is confident, but honestly, under the bravado could be a person who is very insecure and seeking reaffirmation. So make sure that we aren't being love bombed or love bombing others during Venus's trek through Leo. This is a great time to put yourself out there. Step into the spotlight. There can be an opportunity for you to take on a leadership role at work. If so, do it. Boss up, shine your light. You may want to update your wardrobe, throw some color in the mix, some bold and bright prints. Treat yourself or your loved one to something nice. Make sure you don't overdo it and go crazy in Louis and Gucci because Venus in Leo loves designer digs. Also, it's easy to tap, tap, tap away at that Apple Pay because Venus in Leo is generous, so we all ball under this energy. During Venus's trek through Leo, engage in activities that make your inner child happy. How can you tap into the wonder and fun, childlike energy of Leo? How about a dance class, an art project, or some kind of craft? Drop the mixtape. Go to the theater and see a show. When was the last time you saw a play or took in some kind of performance arts? I can't remember the last time I did that. Anytime a planet enters Leo, it will form an opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto is retrograde, but it's still transiting through the sign of Aquarius. An opposition is the push-pull between the two planetary energies. Pluto is power, control, fear, and obsession. Venus is love, values, beauty, and money. When Venus opposes Pluto, there could be a tug of war between our love and relationships and sense of power and control. We could find that we are seeking to dominate others and behaving in low vibe manners like stalking, being paranoid, and getting jealous. If you meet someone new, maybe you find you're very attracted to them, only to discover that you need a protection order against them later on. So beware. On the high vibe, this aspect does have the potential for deep healing and growth. But how many people are operating on a higher consciousness? Shameless self-promotion, I added synastry readings to my offerings. If you want to know if you and your boo are compatible, hit the link in my bio. Let's get into the horoscopes. Aries, you're feeling romantic, Rams, and even if you aren't in a dating mood, you're likely in a creative mood. You already know what I'm going to say. Drop the mixtape. Put yourself out there. Get ready for that close-up. It's also time for some fun. Get a hobby, friend, something that brings you joy. Ever thought of taking a drama class? Let your inner actor or actress shine through. How about roller skating at the rink or tossing the frisbee around the park? Time for some summertime fun. Pluto in your house of friends will form a tense aspect to Venus in your house of pleasure. So maybe you feel stressed out and pressured by your friends, but really want to do your own thing. Maybe you don't need to be planning that group trip and you need to let somebody else take over. Aries mantra for Venus and Leo. I love exercising myself creatively. Taurus, Venus, your ruler, is bringing the sweet and lovey-dovey vibes to your home and family life. It's time to spread the love in your domestic front. Home-cooked meals, game nights, and just spending time with your tribe is right up your alley right now. You might even go crazy at Target and TJ Maxx to add some chill and cozy vibes to your domicile. Now, we know you love to shop, but make sure you don't go overboard. Pluto in your house of career forms an opposition to Venus in your house of family. And maybe you feel like you want to hang at the crib with your boo and your baby, but your career is demanding your attention. Can you take some PTO or maybe even change up your professional life so it allows more time for your loved ones? Taurus mantra for Venus and Leo. I create a happy place to live. Gemini, it's time to hang with the homies in your hood. If you've been neglecting your favorite neighbor, maybe now you invite them out for a coffee or a bite to eat to catch up. Hit up that new pizza place or that boba spot that just opened in your neighborhood. It's also the perfect moment for a road trip, so grab the gang and pack up the car. Stop at some strange but cool attraction like Giant Rock in the Mojave Desert. If you want to pick up a new skill, sign up for a workshop to learn about a topic that interests you. Now, Pluto in your house of beliefs is forming an opposition to Venus in your house of communication. Maybe you feel blocked between the way you view the world and the new ideas you're being exposed to. Don't be afraid to shift your perspectives. Gemini mantra for Venus and Leo. I can shift whenever I want. Cancer, your soulmate is money. It's a joke, but you're focused on security and how to bring more abundance into your life. You are likely to want to treat yourself to things like antiques and random knickknacks. Before you cop that Fabergé egg, make sure it's not just fulfilling a dopamine craving. We love pretty things, but we like money in the bank too. What about those marketable skills? Maybe you make a good motivational speaker, a model, or even an actor or actress. You may feel like something is holding you back from pursuing new gigs and putting yourself out there. Because Pluto in your house of transformation is opposite Venus in your house of finances. Heal any insecurity around your self worth. Cancer mantra for Venus and Leo. My skills and talents are valuable and in demand. Leo, you're a star, Lions. It's time to step onto that stage and be the main character you were born to be. What's the master plan? People are more likely to listen to you and take interest in your projects or passions right now. While you're ready to boss up, there could be an actual op in your life that is preventing you from your ultimate glow up. Pluto in your house of partnerships opposes Venus in your house of self. So maybe a person, place, or thing is holding you back from doing your big one. Perhaps you're still holding on to the doubt and shade that an ex put in your head. Take your power back. You don't have to hold on to painful experiences. Remember, the sun just shines and everyone wants to soak up its rays. You're the sun, Leo, so shine. Leo mantra for Venus and Leo. My passion and enthusiasm is contagious. Virgo, it's time to chill, Virgo. Do you know how to chill? No shade, but rest and relaxation is something that not everyone knows how to do. Often needs to be learned, especially if you're a type A high achiever. You have to charge your phone and you need to charge your batteries as well. It's okay. The world won't fall apart while you take a time out. You may feel blocked from the chill vibes by all the responsibilities and day-to-day life stuff, like who's going to pick up the kids from camp or walk the dog while you're on a meditation retreat in the desert. That sounds amazing. I get that, but maybe it's time to change up your daily habits. And I know this sounds crazy, but do less. Incorporate therapy or acupuncture into your life and see if it helps you learn to get zen. Virgo mantra for Venus and Leo. I can feel myself relaxing. Yes. Libra, the streets are calling, Libra. You're outside this summer. It's time to hit up your friend's kickback or attend a few networking events. You could meet a love interest through a homie if you're interested in the dating scene. While your heart is saying form new connections and bond with your current buddies deeper, your mindset could be holding you back. Pluto in your house of pleasure is opposing Venus in your house of friendship. Maybe there's a past issue from a situationship or even childhood that is keeping you from really opening up and bearing your soul in platonic and romantic connections. It's okay to release fears around vulnerability and intimacy. Your soul tribe is seeking you too, Libra. Libra mantra for Venus and Leo. I open my heart to meaningful connection. Scorpio, what's the career tea? Do you need to book a photo shoot for some professional headshots? Update that LinkedIn or your website so you can attract more career opportunities. Maybe you're up for a promotion. You're likely to win the favor of higher ups during Venus's transit through Leo. While you're focused on your aspirations, there could be some kind of drama at home that needs to be handled before you get that professional glow up. Pluto in your house of home and family is opposing Venus in your house of public legacy, creating a tug of war between your home and work life. Maybe you need to release control at the crib. And in the process, you free your heart and mind of parental guilt and are able to make strides at work. Scorpio mantra for Venus and Leo. I create harmony between my work and personal life. Sagittarius, you've got your bag packed and your passport ready, Saggies, but when don't you? It's time for wide open spaces, or at least new horizons when it comes to learning. What do you want to dive deeper into? Philosophy, esoteric topics, religion, and spirituality? Whatever the subject is, your heart is falling in love with learning. You want to know everything about that topic that there is to know. Before you go to study shamanism in Peru, that sounds amazing, you have some business to tend to. How is your mindset holding you back from all the ventures you want to take? Pluto in your house of communication and community is forming an opposition to Venus in your house of beliefs. Maybe your everyday life keeps you thinking small. Sagittarius mantra for Venus and Leo. The unknown is my playground. I approach it with a sense of curiosity and wonder. Capricorn, do you need to bond with your boo on a deeper soul level, Cappies? This is a good time for a talk if something has been weighing heavily on your heart. Maybe you need to prioritize some self-bonding and make space to heal trauma and pain from the past. I know it sounds kind of heavy, but when you face your fears, you free yourself. You'll feel so much lighter. Maybe you're feeling insecure about showing up as your true, authentic self. You have some reservations and low self-worth popping up. Pluto is in your house of value and opposing Venus in your house of transformation. So you could feel blocked from sharing your trauma and even your taxes with your partner. But you don't have to bear the brunt of everything alone. Let your partner help for once, Capricorn. Capricorn mantra for Venus and Leo. I have the courage to be vulnerable. Aquarius, it's time for a little QT with the people that matter to you in your life, Aquas. When was the last time you called your best friend and asked them to get dinner or go on a hike? Maybe you're in need of some daddy-daughter time. If you're not a daddy or a daughter, then what about your cousin or your coworker? You're more focused on your personal connections with Venus in your house of partnerships. If there have been any rifts in your connections, you have the Midas touch to smooth things over. Pluto's in your sign, Aquas, and in the house of self, opposing Venus and Leo in the house of partnerships. Are you trying to control others and call all the shots? Relax, nothing is under control. You do not own anyone and you can't make them bend to your will. Release the need to dominate others. Aquarius mantra for Venus and Leo. Real love starts with me. Pisces, fall in love with a routine, Pisces. I know that sounds so exciting, but if your day-to-day is running smoothly, then think of how at peace you'll be. No shade, but you won't have to escape into a fantasy world because you'll be more relaxed in your day-to-day life. This is a good time for group workouts, so gather the crew for a hot girl, hot boy walk or a nice sound bath. Maybe even try a walk-in club like Jay-Z. You can make some of your wellness routines a socialization time. While you could be craving a new schedule, there may be some subconscious behaviors or mindsets that are holding you back from peak wellness. Are you clinging on to old pain? You may also feel like something is drawing you inside and you want to retreat. You can isolate, but don't stay secluded forever, Pisces. Pisces mantra for Venus and Leo. I do things that bring me peace. Thanks, everybody. Bye.